Hi, Dan Moselle here. Hi. Um, Hope all is well. Today is we're right smack dab getting ready up, gearing up for the holidays, and I know for a lot of people that's very stressful. It's supposed to be the most fun time of the year, but it can, and it is for most of us, but it can be a little scary at times. A little trying to do too much. The biggest things I find during the holidays, the biggest challenges are feeling there's not enough time, and also a lot of people there's budget financial stresses. So I wanted to discuss that a little bit today and give you a quick easy technique that you can use at home. You can learn it anytime you'd like, and I found it to be a great help for a lot of people over the years. I've taught a lot of people this technique, emotional freedom technique, or tapping is often goes by. So tapping is it's really nice, super easy. I'm just gonna I'm trying to make this a total of about 6 minutes here, so might be a little longer. And if at the end we're gonna open it up to questions. If anybody wants to type in a question, we should be able to answer that hopefully. All right, but a biggie is what we found out, and in chiropractic, they always the founder, B.J. Palmer, talked about the triangle of health. So this triangle of health is the structural, and that's what chiropractors are known for, adjusting the spine, extremities, all that. And it's also one of the other stresses are environmental toxins, nutrition, food, all that. But in a third part of the triangle is our mental emotional state. And unfortunately, as chiropractors, we're not very good at that. So I've been for 20 plus years working on that, have a few techniques that I use for that. Neuro-emotional technique is a great technique. But teaching people this emotional freedom technique that they can do on their own, at home, at work, anywhere. It's very easy. It's such a simple technique. So I'm going to go over it in a second. So it's more or less, it's based on, they use Chinese acupuncture, the meridians. So we're going to tap out some meridian points. And it's all about, number one, you have to figure out what is bothering you. And sometimes it can be, we can go in just with the pain, my shoulder hurts, I got a headache, or we can go in with feelings such as like the stomach not quite right, feeling gassy, bloating, feeling, if you're upset, you're worried, you got just things you can't sleep. This can be used for all these kinds of things. So a nice thing is that we know emotional issues lead to physical issues. So ideally, a lot of times you can't take care of the physical part to take care of the emotional, or a lot of times if you don't take care of the emotional things and they just keep riding, and they stay unresolved, it can lead to physical issues. We don't want that. This can be fixed. So anyhow, what we're going to do is, so this can be, like I said, be used for pain, sleep issues, anxiety, depression, sadness, if you want to help your performance in whatever activity you're doing. So anyhow, there's the basic premise of it is, say we're going to deal with, say I have a sore shoulder. We're going to start with just that. And like I said, even though the shoulder may or may not have an emotional issue, a lot of times it may, many times it doesn't. We can still fix these things with emotional freedom technique. So all we're going to do is, there's certain points you start, and there's just along the side of the hand here. You can just tap that and just say, and it's just a simple little, we're setting it up, a simple little phrase, even though I have this sore shoulder, I love and accept myself fully. Even though I have this sore shoulder, I love and accept myself fully. So we do that while we're tapping here. I like to say it once, twice, 3 times, whatever. And just get that feeling of that sore shoulder. And then we're just going to tap out other points. And if any of you are interested in these, I do have a PDF that I can email to you. Just message us, let us know what your email address. I'll make sure you get it out. I'll get it out to you within the next hour. So then we're going to go, so we tap there, even though, then we're going to tap right up on the top of the head. I just use boom, 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 come like this, even though, and I keep saying this, even though I have the sore shoulder, even though I have the sore shoulder, so whatever the issue is. Then right on the inside of your eyebrow, even though I have the sore shoulder, even though I have the sore shoulder. Then I'm going to come right on the side of the head here. And I can just keep just saying actually sore shoulder. And then I'm going to come underneath the eye, sore shoulder. I like to do it 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And underneath the nose, sore shoulder. Right in the chin there, sore shoulder. And I'm going to come right on where you have that little pit in your throat, and then there's the bones to the side. You can do one or the other. I like to just tap both. This sore shoulder, and then just right up and underneath your armpit here, just sore shoulder. Take a deep breath, and what you can do is you can start with kind of feeling that shoulder, or if it's an emotional issue, feel the intensity of it, and then after you do it, you can check again and see, okay, before it was a 7, it's down to a 5. You just do this over and over and over. Like you see, once we do it, you can, it's so quick and easy, Shoulder, just like that. Nice, down to 1. No, but so we can do that, and then say you, and some of the things you could, just to give you another, for instance, holidays, another big stress I mentioned earlier is family, right? We love our family, but there's always that aunt, that uncle, that brother, a cousin, somebody. We all have that one person. I'd like to know who I'm irritating, but that's for another day. But we all have it. So you can say, all right, even though Uncle Ernie gives me the creeps, and I just don't like him, and I have to be nice to him, I love and accept myself completely and fully, even though Uncle Ernie. So, and then just Uncle Ernie, and you just think, and the more you can bring up of how you feel about Uncle Ernie, and with EFT, this emotional freedom technique, the more you can feel it and get the the more you can get that, the better, because then it really kind of brings it up. It gets that up. So then you get that feeling, and you can just stay with that feeling, and you just come right there and just get that feeling, stay there with Uncle Ernie, and that, just stay with it. And if there's a certain spot you feel like hitting longer, stay with it. There's no right or wrong with this. Completely, you can't hurt yourself, you can only help. And then you just do that, and you can do that over and over, and you might want to do it right before you walk in. You drive up, you say, all right, I'm thinking, it's Uncle Ernie, and hopefully you find, if you did some work beforehand, it won't feel so bad. You go, and then when you're with them, who knows? Maybe you'll feel different. It's so worth it. This has been around for many years. It's a wonderful tool. It's a great thing. So if anybody has any questions on this at all, you can text me. You can through here, and like I said, if you want the notes, I have some nice 4 pages of notes that has the points and tells you a little more about how to do it. And then also the best website for it is the guy, one of the original developers of this. He has a website, www.emofree.com. emofree.com. He has all the information there for it. It's a wonderful resource. I hope you use it. Thanks.